Hi everybody, this is Ernest here. I'm here with David Koechner. David, thanks for coming.
Hello, thanks for having me.
So you're in Chicago for your show this weekend.
Yes.
You're excited about it. You want to tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing during your show?
I'll be talking most of the time.
Yes.
I know everyone wonders, like, what's a stand-up?
Yeah.
I do the lines from the movies. I spread it out. But I have a wife and 5 kids, so I've got a lot to talk about.
Oh, wow.
So I do some of those stories, but I do a lot of character work. That's what I've always done, a lot of characters. So I meld that together with some traditional stand-up, but my strong suit is dissolving into different character apparitions.
For sure.
Yeah.
Apparitions.
Apparitions. They're all ghosts.
The process, people. The process.
I didn't know it was going to come away. It's going to go appointments or apparitions or aperitifs.
Ooh.
It's really just an appetizer show.
Yes, there will be cheese sticks and potato skins.
If you bring them from home.
Yeah, please. Actually, bring them.
So that's it. I kind of string stuff together.
Yeah.
So it's got a good feeling about, there might be a theme to it.
Okay. So, obviously, the trailers and teasers have come out for Anchorman 2.
Right. Yeah.
People are going crazy.
Yeah.
I was one of them.
Good.
It was weird. I took my shirt off. But tell us about that process, getting the gang back together.
Well, it's been coming for a long time. 2 years ago, we were supposed to start a movie. We were going to start rehearsing in the spring for a Broadway musical. Swear to God, we were going to run all summer. I'm not making it up. It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
It was about 2.5 years ago. It was supposed to happen, and then we were going to go right into filming the movie. Then it just at the last second got called off. And then I thought that was it. It was never going to happen. But like that, everyone asks. For the last 8 years, they've been asking everyone, not just me, but Will and Steve and Paul and Christina. So they finally went back to Paramount because they've gone several times to make the movie, and they've always said no. But Adam McKay, the writer-director, was going to go into doing Step Brothers 2, and he said, let's try one last chance for Anchorman, and they said yes. So they announced it right away. That way they can't go back. They can't do it because they didn't have a script yet.
Right.
So they're writing the script now. We start filming next February, probably 3 months, and then it'll be out late 2013. Is my guess. Boom.
And there you have it.
There it is.
So you played a lot of really famous characters. Not necessarily always in the front of the screen. Sometimes you're more of a supporting role. Everybody from Todd Packer on The Office to one of the you were on SNL with that year, what, 94, 95?
95, 96.
Yeah. Okay. With like Adam McKay and everybody was still there.
Yes. Well, we just started. It was my first year, Adam's first year, Will's first year, Sherry O'Terry, Molly Shannon, Nancy Wall, Steve's wife, Mark McKinney, Chris Kattan, Daryl Hammond, Jim Brewer, Will Ferrell, and then the holdovers were Norm Macdonald, David Spade, and Tim Meadows.
The Bill Brasky sketches.
Braskies were great.
Which, I don't know why, but it feels like Chicago really took a hold of those. Like, obviously, super fans is one thing, but the Bill Brasky sketches, you have people just yelling Bill Brasky at random times.
Not enough.
No. You know
what?
what?
They used to bury those at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Those should have opened the show.
I agree.
But there's a sense when we do the table reads that there was a faction in the room that didn't know what was going on or why people were laughing at this. So they put them as like the alternative sketch at the end of the show. When they should have opened the show. I keep telling McKay that's the next movie we should make.
Do a Bill Brasky movie.
Right?
Never show his face, but make him as freakish as possible.
These days with how great CGI is, you can just get away with it. You can do a good haul.
Yeah.
Why can't you do a Bill Brasky that just keeps getting larger and larger?
Hey, everybody.
He's a Paul Bunyan. Yeah.
I like that. So, you moved to Chicago after school, right?
Yes, I was a poli-sci major,
and
then I realized I didn't want to be a lawyer or a politician or
why not?
Or teach. Yeah, well, because I wasn't born. With politics, you're either the smartest guy in the room, or you're born into it, the family business, or you're super wealthy. That's the only 3 ways. And so I wasn't super wealthy or born into it, and I'm not the smartest guy in every room I walk into. You think about Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, both of humble means.
Yes.
But I guess I would bet you that most rooms they walk into, they're the brightest person in that room. So, not being that guy, I decided politics wasn't going to make it. I visited a friend in Chicago, went to the Second City, and I saw that they taught classes. Then a light went off, like, wow, this is what I'm going to do. So then I went home, saved a little bit of money, and moved back up to Chicago, and then started taking classes at the I.O. At the same time, I was taking classes at Second City. At the same time, I was performing wherever I could in town. And so I did that for 9 years, and then got the job on Saturday Night Live, and got hired by Second City eventually, and then Saturday.
That's really cool.
It's real easy.
Do that.
Quick, simple 9 years. I probably could have gotten there a little bit faster, but I had a few fun nights.
Hey.
It is Chicago,
Chicago,
which is the greatest town in the world. I mean, I say that, look, New York is great. It might be the greatest city, but Chicago is the greatest town in the world. There's no better place. I love Chicago. Right?
Sorry, I'm emotional right now.
Right, I mean, it's the best. When I come back to town, I'm always like, because I just like reliving my 20s, which were the greatest time.
Pre-commitments and things of that
nature.
Which
Which is even better. It just gets better with marriage and children,
Okay. Well, I'll let you go because I know you got to get back to saving the world and being awesome.
Right on.
So thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for reading the Red Eye, by the way.
All right, keep reading the Red Eye.
Yeah.
Love Kelsey.
All right, thanks.